Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for joining us. With 10 years of operation operations experience as in a workforce management, and I have seen many hybrid workforce has reshaped, and the way teams deliver results and how leaders must adjust their perspective to stay connected. Now, here is the challenge: how do we gain visibility without falling into the trap of micromanagement? Generally, the traditional approaches are spreadsheets and endless check-ins, creates the illusion among the employees, but it damages the trust. In hybrid environment, trust is the currency of performance. If we erode it, and we lose engagement, innovation, and ultimately results. So today, I invite you all to explore with how visibility can reframed not as an surveillance and but as an empowerment, which gives us discover how the hybrid work teams with the confidence we can drive with the confidence and while preserving the trust that makes them successful. The saying is there that visibility builds the trust and trust drives the performance. Lead hybrid teams with the clarity, not control. So visibility is a trust and trust enhances the performance. So the leaders must have a trust among the people so that they can get a clarity on the operations. So let's dive into the webinar. I am Praveen Chitoju, Senior Operation Manager for TimeChamp. So generally, the hybrid teams work uh, like in office and work from home in hybrid model. Like some stipulated weeks they will work from home and some weeks they will work from office. So in the meantime, the operational teams like the managers or the team leads, it's difficult to manage them. So here we need a clarity how the teams are performing. So for that, we need a transparent performance system which gives the complete analysis and the complete details about the hybrid teams so that they can operate with excellence. So this webinar is for the people uh, who are managing hybrid and remote teams, and the people who are responsible for performance but not see day-to-day work, and the people who feel pressure to stay on top of work, and the people who struggle to balance trust with accountability, and the people who want visibility without constant follow-ups. So for them, this webinar and the primary audience who joined here is I'm welcoming all the chief resource officers and chief human resource officers and people leaders and chief operating officers and operation heads of the different departments and the business heads and the founders of the companies and the chairmen and the people and the delivery managers. Welcome to the webinar. So once the webinar is completed, so you will take away from this session the below points. So those are uh, why hybrid execution breaks silently before the results drops. So generally, when the results are dropped, then only we can identify the problems in a hybrid model. So is there any tool or the method to understand the hybrid culture? So that is our main motto of this webinar. So end of this webinar, you will get a solution for that. And you will also get to know about unintentional slips, which is in the micromanagement. That also you will get to know it. And also it helps the leaders should measure about instead of hours, instead of activities, how can observe the activities and the workflows with this webinar, you are going to get it. And also, you will get to know about TimeChamp Workforce Intelligence Platform, which is creating clarity without control. That also you are going to get with this webinar. And also, finally, you will get the healthy hybrid operating model, which actually should look like. So it's a ideal hybrid operating system we are going to reveal in this webinar. So the reality of hybrid work leadership. So there is the active surface points, we can see that. So in the hybrid work culture, we can see that really the calendars are full, and when we are interacting with the teams, they will give the reply. They will give replies very clearly, like, okay, are you working on this? Yes, I am working on it. So stand-ups, everything will be regularly, it will go according to the calendar, and the messages flow we can understand in the hybrid leadership real in the current situation. And tasks also, we can see that it's moving in the Kanban board, we can see that. And but when it is comes to the reality, there will be a problem uh, in completion of the task, and executions, and also assignment of the works. So the people, like the people who are working, the people who are overloaded, that we can't view very clearly with this the old hybrid system. That we can, those are the challenges or the surface layer of the old hybrid leadership system we can understand. So but the main challenges are, we actually will have some questions. That is, first question is, are we actually making progress? Where is work slowing down? And what are the risks I'm not seeing yet? So these are the things I can't understand by the old hybrid leadership system. So for this, I need a solution. Why? Because when there is a clarity and there will be a trust. When there is no clarity and there is no visibility, then micromanagement enters. So there we need a clarity, the team what they are working on. So that's the reason the hybrid system must have a advanced dashboards or the tools to understand the work culture. So hybrid system, it won't fail. It will fail because of the clarity. If the clarity is missing, then micromanagement enters. So we will see what is the hybrid system is struggling currently. So we can see that hybrid um, teams struggle because of the distance changes, like the people are working from the different locations and the different time zones, and they're working with the different cross-functional teams with the different locations, and the dependencies breaks without clear ownership. Like if there is no clear ownership and there is a problem, so there is a distraction in the teams, and they won't understand what is happening at it. And workload imbalances, like the tasks are assigned in Zira and it's going on. At the end of the day, they will get the update that this task is done or not. So only there is a lack of signals, like burnout, real burnouts of the people, like who is working overtime. So we can't understand with the common spreadsheets or the task which is assigned through it. So we need a real system which we can manage the hybrid teams. So here we have another challenge is that workload imbalance stays hidden. Like the people who are working majorly, it won't be recognized, and we can't find them. But teams compensate silently to keep things moving. Like the team leads are the senior people who are working on it, they will push the team to do the work. But suddenly the hardworking people slips from the team, so that we can't understand that what it is happening. So for this, we need a real analytical tool or the system which helps the management to understand what are the obstacles, what are the problems in viewing the, like the complete visibility of the teams who are working in hybrid mode. So when there is a visibility and there will be a clarity, so that we can say it. But we have a question here: what actually breaking hybrid execution? If teams are working and tools are running and updates are flowing, why does execution still fails? Any guesses? Yes, that is clarity, and we will see in more detail what is the problems behind it. So why managers drill towards a micromanagement, we will see with more clarity why the managers are focusing on micromanagement. So the main reason is the signals from the teams are unclear. when the signals are unclear and the work is distributed unevenly, like the people who are doing more work, they're getting the more task, they're doing it, and the burnout is happening, and risk surface is too late. Like when the deliveries dates are slips, then only they will identify that, okay, the problem is there. So that is the real challenges for the managers to turn towards the micromanagement. So micromanagement is not an intent, it's a reaction to invisibility. So we need visibility of the teams so that we can talk with them and we can align the teams, and also we can catch the signals, and we can take appropriate action. So that is the reason the managers slips from the general to micromanagement, visibility to manage micromanagement. Okay, so the audience, I see here the audience, the wonderful audience are joined here around like from the different industries. I can see the names. I can call up the names. Once again, yes, Mr. B, thanks for joining, and Pavan Kumar, Ganga Bhagavi, and Pavanapriya. Thanks for joining the session, and many more friends are joined here, and the industry leaders. Again, welcome to the webinar. So we are discussing about why the managers slipping into micromanagement, that we are seeing it. And for the wonderful audience who joined here, I have a question for you, and there will be a poll to know your pulse. So please be active your screens and choose the answer. Here is the question. And technical team, please initiate the poll for the audience. So I'll read the question first. How do you currently understand performance in hybrid teams? So audience, this is question for you. And how do you currently understand performance in your hybrid teams? A, status meetings. B, logged hours. C, manages updates. D, we don't have any reliable way. So maybe startups, they can opt for this option. So we have these all four options. You can choose it. And here is a poll for you. Please, interactive tool is we are displaying here. Please click on it and share your, yes. Yes, you can choose the options. A, status meetings. B, logged hours. C, manager updates. We don't have any reliable ways. So the wonderful audience who joined here, please answer this question. How do you currently understand performance in your hybrid teams? So generally it starts with status meetings, like the people, the persons, what they're doing it, they will update in through the meetings, status meetings in the morning, and they will understand how the teams are performing. And some industries, some companies, some people, some managers will see logged as, like at what time he logged and at what time he is logged out. And they will see the tool activity, how much time the tool they are using, like Zira or Trello or Asana, they will see that. And also some people, they will see, they will depend on some managers or the team leads, they will take the updates from the managers. And some very small teams, they do like they can choose the option here. But if they're, if you don't know about the if you are not having any specific performance metrics, you can choose option D. So wonderful. Thanks for participating here. So we are ending the poll, and you can see the results here. I will share this. So the results are, um, our audience, major audience are they're saying that status meeting is one of the performance indicator for the hybrid teams, and manager updates. So these two things they are updating, they are dependent on these two things. Like one is status meetings, another one is manager updates. Yes, this is a poll. So these are the results. Now we will move forward to understand more about the hybrid teams. Like, the cost of poor visibility in hybrid teams is depends on like, the manager's overchecks. And it is when the visibility is not clear. Okay, when visibility is not clear, it happens like managers overchecks, and employees feel mistrusted, and burnout rises very quietly, and output becomes inconsistent. So managers, they won't do intentionally the micromanagement. So when there is the visibility is missing, there is like they will have a less confidence, and they are fear of burnout, and they will need they will come to micromanagement, and they will check the teams. So this is happens generally with the hybrid teams. So I would like to share one of the case study here, and meet, she's Ananya. She's a team manager, hybrid team manager, and you can see her, and she's handling 30 members hybrid team spread across the different locations like Bangalore, Chennai, and Mumbai. And currently, she is facing the problem like 18% of workload imbalance across the teams, and with no early alerts, and nearly one in her five team operating below capacity without visibility. So there is no visibility of one of the person in five members, like what they are working on. And also cross teams dependencies adding 2 to 3 days of delay. So there is a much delay in the team dependencies. So, and there is a 12% rise in the attrition rate. So she can't control it. There is no visibility for her that what is the real cause of it. And also there is a 10 hours per hour, 10 hours are the week spent analyzing the reports, and the decisions are unclear. So she can't understand these also. These are the her real problems. Okay, so this is not only the anonymous problem. This is the global problem, which we can understand through the survey, which I'm going to share in the next slide. But what Ananya needs, guess the audience, what Ananya needs now. She needs a more updated, and where she needs a operational clarity for her hybrid teams, what they are working on, and what are the workflows. She need to get full clarity, but here it is missing. That the reason she is spending 10 plus hours of time in analyzing the reports. So we will move on to the next slide to understand what is the what are the challenges with the survey result which we got from the global analytics. So this is the wonderful report we can see here, thanks to our survey team here. And they are saying that pen LPS. So nearly 20% of employees report cooperation and communication as their primary challenge in hybrid and remote setups. So the main problem, that is 20% of employees, are lack of cooperation and communication among the hybrid teams. So this is revealed by the Penn LPS survey. And also we can see one more survey which is about Gallup's, where it is 23% of hybrid workforce are highly engaged and lower than the fully remote 31%, showing visibility engagement gap. So you can see the percentage levels. 23% hybrid workers are highly engaged than 30%, 31% of remote. Means the hybrid is the combination of in office and in home. So they are more motivated here. We can understand from this Gallup survey. And also we can see that ResearchGate showing that studies highlights the difficulty of measuring productivity. So friends, here the productivity is the main issue. So the key performance, that is the challenge for the workforce, like a hybrid workforce. They can't understand it. So ResearchGate revealed it. And the finally, ADCO News told that around 59 to 60% of hybrid remote workers report feeling disconnected from the colleagues. So the people who are working in hybrid and remote, so they feel that they are disconnected from the colleagues, because there is a uh, visibility, like lack of visibility and lack of cooperation among the teams. If they are in the office, they will go and they will meet and immediately they will do that things. But the one person is working in Delhi, one person is working in Mumbai, they're working in a different location, different time zones. So that is the main problem here. So Atkin News tells that 59 to 60%. So they are feeling that disconnected with their colleagues because of this hybrid. So for these all, what we need to do is we need a best tool to analyze these all, which can help the managers. So, and we have some more few more points we will see here. So the shift hybrid leaders must make, what they need to do is, leaders, they don't need dashboards which explains the cost. We don't want that. One second, sorry. Sorry, there is interruption. 2 minutes. Yeah, okay, I'm back. Uh, Thanks for your patience. And what the leaders don't need. So they're doing don't do, like they are not looking for any dashboards which explains the cost, and they don't want the repeated meetings with the same updates, and they don't want controls that quietly erode the trust. So what they need only the workforce intelligence which. And what the leaders don't need. So they're doing don't do, like they are not looking for any dashboards which explains the cost, and they don't want the repeated meetings with the same update. Okay. Uh, so what leaders are actually expecting? So they are looking for the workforce intelligent visibility that shows how the work actually flows, and early execution signals that reveal risk forming without consistent follow-ups, and they need clarity on time, and they need to act early before the like what it is happening in the team. Through the signals they need to understand what it is happening. So in the hybrid teams, control doesn't create the performance, only the clarity only the clarity does. So that's the reason managers will expect the clarity in the team with more visibility. So when this micromanagement is going to exit from the organization, from the teams, so the micromanagement ends when the leaders gain clarity, like what challenges when the hybrid team actually gets the clarity they need. That is, presence stop being the proxy of productivity, and activity stops being mistaken for the progress, and interventions happens before the trust breaks. So the main thing is the teams, like what they are working on, they need to get a full clarity on it, full visibility on it, so that they can trust, and they can take decisions on this. So here we need a strong hybrid model where we can have a clear visibility. So the healthy hybrid execution, which depends on the healthy work life balance, and also the happy and engaged teams with feel trusted and not monitored. Even the workload distribution must be equally among the team, like no one silently overcooked, and the consistent performance without burnout. So these are the clear visibility which enables the balance and trust and stability among the teams. So here again, the time for the quick poll. So which hybrid risk is hardest to see early? A, effort imbalance. B, collaboration breakdowns. C, burnout signals. D, output instability. E, all of the above. So please tap your screen and please answer the question. Yes, the question is which hybrid risk is hardest to see early? A, effort imbalance. B, collaboration breakdowns. C, burnout signals. D, output instability, and all of the above. I will give 2 minutes of time. Please check your answer, and your feedback and your answers are very valuable for us. With this, we will derive a solution for the hybrid managers. Yes, effort imbalance, like so who is working on what, so we don't have a visibility on it. Like like some people who are putting a lot of efforts, they may be neglected. Like who are putting less efforts, we can't understand that. One second. Yeah, please answer the question. So audience, I hope you have answered this question. Which hybrid risk is hardest to see early? Effort imbalance, collaboration breakdowns, and burnout signals, output instability, and all of the above. We will see the results. One second. Yeah. So the 40% of the audience are saying that there is effort imbalance. Yes, 40% of audience are saying that there is a effort imbalance, and 30% are saying that there is collaboration breakdowns, and 15% are saying that burnout signals. These are the very difficult. It is very difficult to understand in a hybrid model, like the burnout signals, and some 10% of people are there saying that output instability, and the remaining all saying that all of the above. So these are the common problems of the hybrid managers who are facing it. So effort imbalance and collaboration breakdowns and burnout signals and output instability. So these are the major problems who are facing. So thanks for your participation. Then we move to the next slide to understand. Like I would like to introduce world's first workforce intelligence platform where you can manage the hybrid teams with more clarity and visibility. So where we can see and execute the healthy uh, early across the all hybrid teams and spot effort imbalances, and you can collaborate the gaps before pre-assured builds, and also you can ensure the workloads and fairness across the remote and in-office employees. Like you can manage all remote and in-office employees with the same tool with the 100% clarity and visibility. And also it detects you can detect the outputs, um, like it gives a clear analysis about what is instability rate and what is burnout, and it gives the real risk signals in advance, so that leaders can move beyond the check-ins and activity metrics to gain the clear visibility into the hybrid execution, and they can enable the performance setups support and without the micromanagement. And with this workforce intelligence platform, it gives a full clarity on the hybrid teams which they are working from different locations and different time zones. And we can and also we can see the it helps for the different teams who are working in different areas, like from scatter signals to trusted hybrid visibility it will give. And also it helps as it gives a clear visibility about like what are the who are the teams connected hybrid, and the signals across the people and their times and their workflows. And also it reveals about the execution of health without tracking or micromanaging, and it highlights the workload imbalances and the collaboration among the teams, and the early risk signals also it gives. And this is gives a full clarity to the operational teams and the hybrid managers who are working in a different sectors. You can see it, and it is just it's not an another tool. It's a unified view of the hybrid workforce, which is happening in the actually which happens here. So here is one slide. In this, you can see the glance of workforce intelligence solutions, where you can see the as AI-driven workforce intelligence platform, which helps the leaders to create clarity in hybrid teams by revealing the execution patterns and workload pressures, and which the collaborative signals also you can see here before performance or the trust is impacted, where the different trend lines you can see here, and it gives the timelines about the people who are working and what are the configured apps, and it gives about the real work mode and complaint summary as well, like total how many users are working, and how many are working from office, and how many are working from home. It gives a clear picture here. And also it tells about like who are working on the task, who are not working on the task, and what are the tasks are completed here, and what are verified, and what are done. So it gives the clear task numbers, and it gives about the like clear signals here. You can see the pie chart as well here, which gives how many users are working on which task, and what is their productive time and non-productive time, and neutral time, as well as you can see away time as well. So that it gives a um, individual report for each and every employee, so that you can, if you have any doubt about anyone, you can go and check it. So it gives the real signals. So I would like to share one more feature. Before that, we have a question. So how does time champ transforms workforce intelligence into early and trusted operational visibility without micromanagement? So this I'm going to show you in the next slides. So here we are introducing this hybrid workforce intelligence dashboard, where we can clearly see um, like let us say there will be a 10 members of in a team. There you can see how many people are working from home and how many are working from office, and who are not working. And we can see is a glance here with the different type of widgets. We can draw a different dashboards, like customized dashboards, so that you can see how many people are working from home, how many people are working from office, and as well as their activity level also you can check. Here you can see the Amis where she is working, like whatever the assigned calendar for her. In that 7 days she is working from office, and 11 days she is working from home. And there is a complaincy rate which we can see that 88.89 percentage. It depends on the calculated based on work from home and work from office, like how she is opted. So this gives a clear picture about the people who are working from different locations. And also you can see like different departments who are working from office and working from home. You can see it like it will be opted for the complete hybrid teams. You can see it, and this dashboard where we can see, and it helps you to see the work from home and office users and their location in real time. And also it gives attendance and compliances, which helps you to track hybrid work. While it is you can see the how they are sharing the details with the cross function team. Also you can see it here. And also you can see here the streamline the work requests and the things you can see in this dashboard here. And also it gives a summarized report and analysis of the trends here by we can capture through these graphs here. And I will tell about one more feature, where it is features here. One more important feature, which is productivity mapping, where you can see this the complete working time and the productive time and non-productive time. You can see here. So there is a issue when it is gives alert through the red signal here. You can see here the bell, and which helps you to show how time is spent across the tasks and the tools and the work patterns. These things we can understand by this. And also it gives the differences between the productivity and neutral time. And also it gives the unproductivity activities as well, like how we configured. So based on that, it will give the clear analysis about the the people who are working in a different teams. Also, it gives the trends of inefficiencies without manual tracking. So no need to ask in the stand-ups, no need to go and ask the persons. So simply in one click, it gives the complete picture of your teams, like what is their working time, what is their productive time, what is non-productive time, what is neutral time, what is away time. These all gives in a glance of a single dashboard for the each and everyone in your organization. So this is the tool which helps the managers who are suffering with control the hybrid teams, and where there is no visibility, so there is no clarity. So you can use this so that you can get a clarity what the team is working on. You can do your operational things with more clarity. And I would like to show one more dashboard, which is workload visibility, where you can see that we can assign the task, and we can assign the task type as well, like based on high, low, medium priority. And you can also set a date for them and also deadline for them, where it gives the estimated time, you whatever the estimate time you estimated. So based on that, the task will be created for the so and so person with the track ID. So this is in a Kanban model, we can see that. And if it is assigned for all the people, if the task is created for all the people in your organization, you can see what are the tasks are not started and what is in progress, what is where it is like what are the tasks are completed, how many tasks are verified, and how many tasks are done. So these can be, you can see, and you can uh, in this dashboard, it gives a complete visibility with this Kanban board. And also you can track the status instantly, such as what's pending and what is in progress and what's are completed. And also you can distribute the work among your teams, like who is occupied, who are not occupied, and like based on their availability, you can assign the task as well. So this is the real visibility of time project tracking here. And so this is one of the best feature you can, I can say. So it's which gives the behavioral alerts and notifications, like behavioral risks builds through the changes in the work habits. Like, so when the people are working in it, so we can't understand. So when the signals are comes, when suddenly sleeps, then only we can understand. So we developed a some behavioral alert system. You can see, like here it is a notification. So Lalita's productivity shows 5% decline here. So when you customize this, like when the productivity drops, you need an alert. So you can enable this option, so that when the productivity drops, you will get a notified. So this is the real beauty of the tool, so that you will notified when the productivity drops. No need to ask in the status meetings, or no need to depend on some cross functional teams or the managers or some Excel sheets or the something else. So you can get the directly alerts through the system, so that when the productivity drops, it will give the alert, so that you can talk with the people or the team directly. And also it gives the alert on inactive, the people who are working in hybrid. So I will say one example, like the people who are working in office, if they are not at desk, will think that they went for lunch or coffee break. But the people who are working in remote, if they are not uh, they are not at desk, like it's not, they are not live, what we think. So there is no clarity that, right, they are, maybe they are went for lunch or they went out, we don't know. So that's the reason we like with this alert system, you will understand about, like if the person is inactive at system, it gives the alert to you. So you can see here, Krishna has been inactive on her system for 25 minutes. So this is customizable, you can customize it. If it is more than 60 minutes, you can keep an alarm, so that it will make you alert that, okay, this so and so person is inactive for the particular period of a time, so that see what it is happening. So this is the smart way of managing the things without asking the people. So they won't feel that it's a micromanagement, but we will get a full clarity on what it is happening in the team. So what is happening with the hybrid teams while they are working from home. And also we have one more alert here. You can see that Rohit has exceeded the recommended work hours limit today. So for example, let us say if the work is assigned for 8 hours, so he took more time for that, like 10, 11, 12 hours. So it will give alert that, okay, he's working, and maybe he's having some blocker. Otherwise, maybe he's expecting some help from others. So maybe he's putting so much time. So it gives the real alert to you, so that you can went to the person, go to the person and ask like, what do you need, any help, something. So this is the smart way of behavior alerts, so that you can understand about your teams what they're working on. So it gives a clear signals about what the work behavior in your teams, what is the activity pattern, and what are the disengagement is happening in your team, what is inconsistency in your team. So these are the behavior alerts we can get through this platform here. And I would like to share one more slide. So where you will get, this is one of the dashboard which helps you to understand about work-life balance among the team. Like, what are the tasks assigned for the team? Like, what are the expected hours and what are the working hours? You can see it here. And also, it gives the clear picture about like the days of, like how many days the task is assigned, like how much time they are putting on the task, and how much time they are working on it, and expected hours you can see here, and also working hours. So which is tracks the extended work hours and after hours of activity trends. So you can clearly see through the wave graphs here. So the total hours and the working hours and the productive hours. So by this, we can understand the real work-life balance of your team, and you can talk with them. And if it is any problem, and you can stitch that. And also it measures the overutilized and underutilized days over time to connect the team and the health signals to deliver the outcomes. So this is one of the feature of this time champ workforce intelligence platform. And one more dashboard which is customizable, which is having so many widgets. Like, you can customize based on the work time summary, and time breakdown, and the top application groups. So we can, based on it also, we can customize that. You can get a view of it, and the tool usage report, and application type usage trend also. You can view this with these widgets. You can opt the widget so that it will display the customized display for you. And the total working time and the productive time it gives through the one of the application here. You can see that. And also it takes about it takes you to the work time analysis and activity away from the systems. So if you click on that, it gives the clear glance of all the employees who are away from the system and what it is happening. So these are the different widgets placed at here, so that just you can download it and you can see on the dashboard here. So as soon as the leaders get the clarity, they don't need a micromanagement. So naturally the micromanagement disappears. So I think you will agree with me, I guess. And we'll see what is there in the next slide here. So why leaders choose time charm for hybrid teams? So we can say that leaders don't choose time champ just to see work. Why they will choose? They will choose to lead the hybrid team with more clarity without micromanagement. So while many tools focus on activity, updates are us, TimeChamp goes deeper by revealing the how work actually flows, how the hybrid environment, and early enough to act. Like, it gives the clear signals about the team, so that the management can take the action on it, so they can help the team to get the more productivity. Okay, so with the time champ, leaders can get understand the execution patterns among the remote, hybrid, and as well as in office teams. And they can spot the workload imbalance, and also they can spot the collaboration. They can understand the collaboration frictions, and also they can see the productivity dirt early, like suddenly slips the productivity, so that they can understand through this. And also it intervenes the proactivity, like by using the real execution signals. With the signals, they can check what it is happening in the teams, where they need, they will go and they will talk and they will make it correct. Okay, so that's the reasons leaders are looking for time champ solution. And this is one of the case study, friends. You can see here the wonderful audience who are here. I got a question. Can you share a case study? Yes, this is one of the case study. Mr. Ram, you can see this is one of the case study. So in the few months back, one of the client, I don't want to reveal the name. So it is a mid-sized organization who are having 300 plus employees. So they are operating the company with a different location like Bangalore, Chennai, and Mumbai, and with the different hybrid people, employees. They are working in the different time zones. So they are supporting for the US. So they are working in a different time zones. So he came with a problem. Like he said that there is a challenge that okay, we are unable to predict like delivery across the hybrid projects, and a burnout rate, like burnouts from the uneven workloads. So these are the challenges, and also the problems like frequent last minute escalations, and also limited early visibility to the executions. These all are their problems. So they came with these problems, and they met our one of our sales team. So we given a wonderful solution for them, as action items, as we connected the workload with the execution signals, and we identified the what are the overloads and what are the workload stress that we identified, and also we acted proactively, and why the delays are happening. So after that, after introducing the time champ into this 350 employees organization, so in few months he only given this feedback, like they got these results like 25 to 30% of reduction in their last minute escalations. So this is the results they got it, and also 20% improvement in their delivery predictability across the hybrid projects. So and their burnout is very low, like the lower burnout rate indications are happened that organization. So and also higher management confidence, and the driven with the full clarity. So what it is happening in the hybrid team, they get to know it, and these are all the results which has happened with this organization. So so generally, we have so many testimonials from our customers. So before time champ, they given how is their organization, and after time champ. So before time champ, before workforce intelligence platform, leaders are generally relied on up for updates like status updates on meetings for the clarity. Okay, but after execution of time champ, their signals revealed what happening in the teams and the risks before it happens with the automatic signals. And earlier, performance issues surfaced only after the delivery slips. But after implementation of time champ, there is a clear visibility what it is happening in the workflows, so that the management took the action immediately with the hybrid teams. And before time champ, the workload imbalances stayed invisible, so there is no clarity what it is happening in the hybrid teams. But after implementation of the hybrid, like implementation of time champ, the workload pressure, what it is like in the hybrid teams, the effort patterns, which is revealed very clearly, and the visibility is 100%. And before time champ, the burnout signals appear too late, as a act as a calmly, like after happening, they need to get to know it. But with the help of time champ, with the automated signals, the burnout risks identified before disengagement set. So here, the so many clients, like around 1300 plus clients in India, they got more visibility, more clarity on their hybrid workforce. There it is the like the greatness of time champ, I can say. This is the workforce first workforce intelligence platform which helped the hybrid managers with more visibility. So they are switched to time champ, and they said bye to micromanagement. So this is the power of workforce intelligence. So the friends who joined here, and the CEOs, managers, and I can see the human resource managers also join. Thank you, Leela. And you can use this 7 days free trial as a bonus, as a token of appreciation for our webinar. We are giving you all the people who joined the webinar. You can use this 7 days free trial. So in this 7 days free trial, you will get your hybrid performance of your teams. You can see that their workloads and their efforts, and their the automated execution signals also you can get it. And also you can check the productivity and your team health, and the people who are working in remote, hybrid, or you can implement this for in-office teams as well. And also you can see, you can spot the overloads and execution drifts very easily, and we before the burnouts and before delays we can understand that. And also proactively you can see that what it is happening, and without micromanagement, with peaceful mind, you can see what it is happening in your team. And also it improves the delivery with the confidence. And once you opt for the 7 days free trial, what happens is full focus is given for your workforce intelligence, for early hybrid execution, and also real-time insights into your productivity. You will get workload details and also the team health. And also you will get a visibility on what are the patterns in the teams, like how the work culture it is, and what are the trends. Through the trend analysis you can see that. And also it gives a clear picture about the emerging risks. And also it gives about the timelines showing how the work, really the work, actual work is happening, what is the real work flows you can see. And also there will be a 24/7 support from our side, so that they can help you to see the value from day one. You can see that through our customer support. So this is happens in the 7 days free trial. You can use that. And here it is, the scanner. So especially for the people who are joining this webinar, please scan this code and use the 7 days free trial. And if you are not having any scanner, you can go to the website and book the demo. Okay. So what happens after booking the demo? So there will be a demo for the 15 minutes call. No credit card or the no payments required. Just we will ask your organization name and the size of the team, and when you want to start. So this will be there, and also we'll give the complete demonstration about the product. And your 7 days free trial will begin with one of our customer support team will be there with you to install everything and set up the process. And for these 7 days they will be with you, and they will guide you to get the complete operational insights from your company from day one, your organization from day one. And and you can, if you have any questions, please type in the chat box, or else you can write an email to sales@timechamp.io, or else support@timechamp.io, or else if you are joined from the abroad, you can call this number +44 7404 so that one of our executive will be answer this call, and they will help you in setting the process of like the tool of TimeChamp. And also for Indian numbers, you can use 080 6235 8922, and or one of our executive will be reach out to you too, and they will help you in installing the TimeChamp, and they will explain you about the complete details. So thanks for joining the session. And I would like to share the last quote, I can say, like the Time Champ, which is the first workforce intelligence platform for the modern enterprises. So we have around 1,300 plus clients using in India, and more than 30 to 40 countries we are using it. They are using it, and they are got the good results, and they are having the full visibility on the hybrid teams what they are working on. So when there is a visibility, there is a clarity. So there we don't need a micromanagement. So with the help of TimeChamp hybrid management tool, you will get a full visibility on what is the team is working on. So our aim is to help the hybrid managers and the organizations to get the full clarity on the team. So thanks once again. Thanks for joining the session. If you have any questions, please write an email, and also you can call the below numbers. Thank you so much. See you again.